the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
NPP amanyokuo no de akwa akɔpie mu wɔ mmarahyɛbadwafie sɛ sɛ nka ebetumi a nka yɛnyɛ mmara na nka ɛmmɔ free senior high school ho ban sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a nka ban bi bɛba aban bi bɛkɔ nka obiara mma mmɛtwam. NDC amanyokuo no minority led by Dr. Nsem-Pii Forson sɛ wɔn nte aseɛ nnɛ nte aseɛ tena ɛnyɛ mmara biara ɛmfa ɛmmɔ free SHS ho ban na no ɛna wɔn ekokopie mu wɔ mmarahyɛbadwafie na dɔm kaseɛ no ɛkɔfa ho asɛm baa sɛ yɛndi ho abobo mene wo kasa na NDC minority no adwa ɛne wɔn ahyefte afiri mmara na yɛsɛ yɛde afa free SHS ho no edidi ewura Godfred yɛbɔ adame left and right center a ɛnyɛ asɛm kotoa na ɛno ɛna majority no nso antwe ama ɔmo kora kyerɛ sɛ aha ɛnyɛ court ɛna Dr. Nsem-Pii Forson no ɔno ɛna efesi ne trial nti adɛn ɛna asɛm a yɛka kora ɛnyɛ no ho na ɛfa a magye a mo ne asɛ mo ne yɛko a mo didi ewura Godfred yɛbɔ adame atam wɔ Parliamentary a ɔno nso oni ha bi yɛnkɔ tie de wantinu ahyɛw no kɔɔ
yɛtoa nsɛm no ɛsom ɛyɛ nyinaa yɛnim sɛm de nyinaa yɛnim adagya ɛsɛ wɔnuonyamfo Dr. Nsem-Pii Forson a wɔno ɛna wɔyɛ dɔm kuma a ɛwɔ Ghana mmarahyɛbadwafie wɔ mo ba no deni no na asɛm ɛda court a ɛfa ɛkabɔ a ɛno no fa ambulance ho ɛnsɛnsɛm ho na ɛnum hɔ no mɛbrɛ a wɔn frɛ asɛm no ɛwɔ court no wɔni a yɛde kwadru abɔ no a wɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa third accused person owura Japa ɛkɔkeka nsɛm bi ɛwɔ court dan mu a na kyɛ sɛ attorney general ho mpo ɛwɔ mu bi a wɔkyɛ sɛ attorney general frɛ no kokua mu ɛne ne di nkɔmmɔ bi a na nkɛsɛ sɛ saa nkɔmmɔdie no krampo ebe mu yɛ nyinaa yɛnim saa asɛm yi deda na ɛno da ɛbrɛ mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ wɔn mo tena aseɛ wɔ mmarahyɛbadwafie na ɛne wɔn ba bɛhwɛ ntotoyɛ so no wɔn ayɛ wɔn adwuma sɛdeɛ sɛ na ɛfata mu nom ɛnkyɛnwaso kakra ɛsɔreyɛ ɛwɔ saa asɛm yi ho ɛwɔ mmarahyɛbadwam ne nyinaa ne sɛ Dr. Nsem-Pii Forson asɛm a wɔno ɛfa no attorney general adeɛ ho ne wɔwura agyapadeɛ ho wɔn mo kɔbɔ so ɛwɔ mmarahyɛbadwam mu ɛma adom kuma ne fa ɔpanin baako ɛkasa yɛ mpoma nano ɛkɔtia attorney general a ɛnam so nti dɔm kɛseɛ no so ampene so krantwe amfa ma wɔ mu na deɛ ne kɔbaayɛ amanebɔ no kyɛ sɛ majority leader dɔm kɛseɛ ne ba no deni wɔdemanyamfo Alexander Kwame na Afenyo Markin ɛnɛneɛ wɔkɔbiza ranking member committee a wɔn hwɛ ɛyɛ nwumasua ho nsɛm so penya wɔda no sɛ ranking member ɛyɛ wɔdemanyamfo Peter Nochu Kotoi wɔkɔbisa no fa nsɛm bi a nanum hɔ no wɔkɔkaeɛ ɛfa free SHS bill a aban yɛ sɛ wɔde kɔto mmarahyɛbadwafie no agya wɔn abɔbɔ ho agye atom sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ mmarahyɛbadwafie wɔn gye to mu pɛ free SHS no nyadeɛ a aban bi bɛba no etimi aba bɛka sɛ wɔba abɛtwam na papa yi wɔn no te yɛ sɛ wɔse anyadeɛ a mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ dom kuma no bɛtwe ama saa bill no wɔn agye atom nti wɔnmanyamfo Alexander Kwame na Afenyo Markin ɛkɔbisa no ho asɛm na saa asɛm yi sɛ wɔbisa ne sɛn ɛne sɛ dom kuma no afa no anyɛ wɔn de yɛ nam so ntinum wɔn chief whip wɔnmanyamfo governs Kwame Agbagya ɛnso sɔre yɛ ne wɔkeka na adwene de kyerɛ wɔn na sɛdeɛ nhyinwahyew ne sifa kɔɔ yɛ ne sɛdeɛ wɔnmanyamfo Kwame ɛyɛ Agbagya ɛsifa kasa yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔ tie bi yɛmra
review me to look at something and to make it better if possible. And by the way, the issue about education or free education in Ghana is captured in our constitution. And the founder of the Fourth Republic is our president, former president, President J.J. Rawlings, who attended this constitution. A constitution you actually boycotted. A constitution you actually boycotted. So you actually should be burying your you should bury your face in your hand when you are trying to implement part of the constitution which you boycotted. But Mr. Speaker, like I said, Mr. Speaker, if we were all supposed to be scanning social media and to bring it to the floor, the most serious thing for me today and my constituents is the potential of an attorney general who goes soliciting illegality to incriminate innocent people. That should occupy your mind. Yes, because he said he read it on social media. Of course, it was said in an open court that the sitting attorney general actually told an accused person to go and falsify his health record to say that he's sick and go to do that at the court. Today, Mr. Speaker, if it turns out that that person is lying, that's different. But today, since he said that he read it on social media, the biggest threat to our democracy, including this chamber, is the possibility of an attorney general soliciting illegality to incriminate innocent people. That should be the task of what we are talking about. As of PSA, it is here. It is here. And I said all the time, as of the time we were going for election in Adaklu, there were a number of students going to school who were not paying. Not everybody.
Onmunyafo Kwame Agboja ena yete nene se na wakasa no wono ena woye minority chief whip ene sediensi ntwenwahwo no esifa kroye ehu bi ene epone kakra ema mu etie no na enu no wachi no first deputy speaker Onmunyafo Joseph Osei Owusu enso ejina ne ntam so ekasa ya na wode kokobo ene mamra hwedwafo no esa ya na asenie hu asem ena fe atemu adwuma yefo hu asem krade enye no ne yebeka ebo mmahye bedwemu entaye wo ntwe wo enfri nsem bia etetete saa ho
enough not to be interested in what I call the political play of the activists in the House. But I'm observing a trend which I must put on record. It's inappropriate. It's inappropriate. The chief whip of the minority, my friend, my nephew, Honorable Kwame Agboja, about a year ago, I had the occasion to bring the immediate past Chief Justice onto the floor, said things which were unjustifiable and legally untenable. I was on my feet to show that it is unfair to make those judgments. The Speaker, we joined in and drew his attention to how you can evaluate a member of the bench's work, not part of the general conclusion. Taking on the Attorney General in a matter and allegations that are happening in the courtroom. Allegations that are happening in the courtroom. I have whatever it is in the social media is purporting to be a report from the courtroom. If you're going to attack the integrity of a judicial officer, if you're going to attack the integrity of a judicial officer in the conduct of his case in the court, you must have evidence that indeed that thing you're alleging is done or not done. I'm very careful when I'm talking about members of the judiciary and members of the judicial. We here have the protection of the law. If you talk about me here, the rules permit me to speak, respond to you. When we are speaking about the conduct of members who are not here, we are restricted from commenting on the conduct of certain class of people.
Wonipa yati nini wono enemra shebedwem chiamehene abedi eche a wodi kan wono no Onmunyafo Joseph Osei Owusu aka Joe Wise nene ena yati yenom enu no achi no emra shebedwem committee a wo mo na hwa mamra ho ensenkaye ranking member Onmunyafo Bernard ahiafo enso kasaye efa asem a bekwan emra shebedwani kan ho kire se nyasam no kre wono so ne dia wodi pisu eni
on an ostensible senior high school bill in the armpit of the president, because that particular bill is not before the House. The Speaker, again, what is good for Peter is good for Paul. So when the majority leader is speaking about an ostensible bill which is not laid before the House, and members of this particular House, senior members, have not seen anything wrong with that. But when they were talking about a factual statement, evidence in court, admitted in court, when they are speaking about recordings that we have listened to, then we have a problem with that. Mr. Speaker, I have seen the record of proceedings. Even what is more serious is that the fancies are now being referred to as thieves. Your Attorney General refers to the fancies as thieves. It is evidence in court, in a very open court. When members are talking about matters of fact, if you don't know that these are matters of fact, you don't take objection to it. Mr. Speaker, if this House would have to be guided, the guiding must go to all members of the House. If majority leader can speak about a matter which is not before the House, and on the social media that President is bringing a bill on free senior high school, and he's not prevented from doing that. What happens if the people speak about matters of fact in court, supported by records of proceedings?
Wanipa yetini nkei wono ena woye ranking member emrashebedwem committee a womohwe amamra ho ensenkaye wonwonyafo Bernard ahiafonene ena yeteye no na ne krakra mu no emrashebedwem dom kese no ba ne deni wonwonyafo Alexander Kwame na afenyo marking ekasa ye kire se edie pa na dom kuma imu ye na asemu ikra ye ken ekofa hi ena agd ebepie mu wo se hwe sasemi abai ena ye pa se court watchre se tape no ye de beka asenie ho evidence no ho na bripem no se egi ekokasa na ne atutu na no wo sa tape ho a ye be hunu ne awono so ne dia ewomu enti wosro manfo nyina se ema weye nso wa ne enka ne se ane ne owura Richard Jakpa aba beka ne de eno ane no kreto do nti eno ane de edwuma se bripem no egi kasa ye be hunu no so ne dia ewomu.
You know that the matter being raised regarding evidence in court and all that, the man is yet to be cross-examined by the Attorney General. You know. And I saw your practice in court as my senior, and I know your understanding of the law. So please, don't let us mix politics and the law. Mr. Hiafo, you know that the man has not gone under cross-examination. You know. So let us not go there. The issue I introduced had to do with free SHS. Let's stay there. If you want to do your politics and all that, be guided. Be guided, Mr. Hiafo, be guided. And Kwame, Minority Chief Whip, with the greatest respect, you may have an opportunity to raise the aging. Don't say that I have brought a matter against somebody. I've not brought a matter against somebody. I raised the matter because I saw my colleague here, and I wanted him to clarify. All of you have prevented him from making his point on this matter. Mr. Speaker, all of you, he was the member of the Education Select Committee, was either right by him. He distanced himself to speak for him, and the man is seated. Mr. Speaker, he who spoke for the minority caucus is being denied the opportunity to bring clarity to his own matter. Now, Mr. Speaker, now they are going all over the place attacking the Attorney General. Please, Mr. Speaker, it is only fair that you avoid the path you have chosen. You say somebody has given evidence in court.
Emrashebe fie dom kese no ba no deni wonwa akroya so eye efutu abato mpesua so mrashebe dwani bonmonyofo Alexander Kwame na afenyo makenene ena yeteye no
abusafo no ese ndro court kudi adanse ese osia gofredame ewat ayi justice yeni colon de fie emprenan na nyidi kan osia no ono na a request here on say na no press conference no moye no o man kan okuro mo se dame na request meeting
afi by o se
afi mu say poadomo kire a show a screenshot of we no a request for meeting no afi de okogina court no o say ono na a request first meeting with Attorney General na o request meeting because no person ohia no na o church nsimu kire no say de be ya o betin semase
na ese kenya boni
Udemiba.
Okay.
Go down. O say Gofredame Eshiao without your lawyers. Na ebu emraso say obi wo ewa asem wo court na other side pesi ehia na esen lawyer ewo ho ansa na yetime ehia no. Enti dame abu mraso eno ka ho kranti NDC for say dame on resign. But today you have told the court say eyewo ena wo to nsafre dame ne edi kan so person woni shia without your lawyer and adame koko shia o enti ade se wo adwen papa ade tina de one country lawyer say ono enfre dame na oni ni nkoshia
okay
ba wo to nsa frɛ dame ehia no without your lawyer
enti on say Japan no ujiri di enye
dabi
because story esedun ketia ebeka na bonti Japan ka kire
yes
and esedun ketia abekasa it's a comical ababeye and a court no Jakpa beka say or no and what tone on Safre
on the tone in sa
attorney general
so panichao
obeso ohia
in fact odana say attorney general na boa na menanya bill
enti sisi on se ka kire mo say enema ekoso wa bonte de se diketa mo ye no ye no de kokko nyi
yes
on say asem no one file no anko
yes
okwa ka asem no kre
akoka no kre
ama before then na wo kana plan what is so expose no we tell them we say one requested
meeting first
ye ka kire mo say go freda me asem na aba no monto mobo
yes na onim
no kra be daddy
onim ni enti or request or introduce ne ho say eye me Richard Jakpa Justice Yoni Colon the Supreme Court judge ni nua
enemy
and me person me share
yeah no crazy so
and I say says what can say dia and no dear so person who share me nua no ho dia me arrange through nua no na me share
okay
enti ansana obe share Jakpa no odikan
e ka kire Justice Yoni Colon
obi afrɛ me say ni nua no no person share me wo ho
enti de ba be share wo
enti e ampa na o say ai o ni mu bi asan na say ndi ko share wo na me ko share wo
let's say
na eyobu a
exactly
gofredame ewo ma Justice Yoni Colon enti no ko ni fi e ko share Richard Jakpa and na ho na me question e eba say enti adenti and na Supreme Court judge no Jakpa Ndra according to the court proceedings they say o share attorney general ho empre 9 ni nyina wo Colon fi e bi 9 p.m. e bi 11 p.m. e bi 10 p.m. empre 9
wa ko mi pa so e bi no mo e wo ho mo ka say na ko so bi 10 p.m. ni ade yesre mo e bi a wo ye teacher ni ko aduma 8 anapa 8 to 2 no wapon e bi a wo nye extra classes e to pon a wo be ko fi but don't forget teacher di bi also a wo ye extra class be 4 wo be du fi na akobo no
yeah
Ghana ye wo to meet somebody at 10 p.m. and yet out of ordinary.
No, especially in one kind of Kumasi.
Yeah, the one kind of Kumasi. I feel no been part of 1.5 o'clock.
Yeah.
About to traffic, more base is Obishi. I don't know what you have.
In fact, Obi create me point regiment because Otu a traffic Obeshi full.
And yes.
I born 9 and son were 2 so good.
Well, good to us.
Enti Goron Obua Papa no Obuo Owoma Supreme Court judge no. And a ma okukusia no. Na me ma semone say e ba ne sen and a Supreme Court judge asem wo court na a criminal case na ye di asem wo afiase na wo tena asem no so wo fie anadwo 10 p.m. empre 9
okay kwaku
na odeti o Jakpa say attorney general ka kire no oni no agree e wo Supreme Court judge no efie ho say odene ho beche no enti omoa no ode Jakpa's account na make you
okay
enti omoa ono attorney general no na onfa ayi ato Forson entum na obeja no enti so omane adanso di ni wi a obe submit submission of no case na wa mano no prosecute no waja no but eduru ho no wanye nti wanye ni nti eno okan wo court say and the only me share na do only me so no the tape ya ba abontin it's attorney general enta no le prosecute ne dia aka Jakpa no yidin
aka media to force into
mu aka wa mekasa
we timi so okoton ato force
sa no person chere he's a person ordinary obi di bg free
obeton the daji kosua
no aka daji ni freedom
ai
tio when wo bra judge no akwa kosi attorney general mu fie ena na bopo say mo beboa no according to Jakpa na ni account na mefa
yes
mo beboa no no dey to force atum na wagyawo
na what did you abonte
na dey wagi wani na wo hu say ka bia case na ekọ no enya ade ye beba so no ena fe dey oba abontin ebisu me question mi Supreme Court judge no godon ade nti no guso because has me dey it is justice sewa afia sarebotwe ma me dey me ginidio so otimi frɛ Justice Yoni Colon wadakam
kwa kubi pacho won't
me friend
that one won't me friend no that be the Ghana a judicial system no judge ntimi emfrɛ obi sa that be prosecutor
and so friend no
and obeso mo friend say ABI person yabodi but judge no won't me to emfrɛ obi
okay and the prosecutor no can't judge and say